I got a headache. Realized.
Okay. I just need to restart web page. Am I coming through fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just for some reason the blue icon isn't lighting up some of the times when I'm speaking, so I'm not sure if I'm coming through all the time. Oh, that before. For some reason, oh, it's down for maintenance. Okay.
What is?
Patreon is down for maintenance.
Oh boy, there might be some noise coming through my. That I just realized because there's a lot of people here.
It's okay.
I can't hear anything.
And you got push to talk going, so.
No, I haven't set it up yet. I was gonna set it up in a second.
Okay.
No sense in having it while I don't need it.
True. I'm so annoyed at WoW.
What'd you do?
Not something that I've done, it's something that I can't do.
Tap dance. Wait.
Tried it. Not too bad at it.
What?
Can the chat room hear us? They're saying hello and stuff. We haven't addressed the chat room, so I don't know if they can. My setup should be fine. They should be able to hear us. Okay.
Yay!
They can. Perfect. Yeah, I've been doing a bit of archaeology, and I have one pristine artifact of the demonic variety to get, and it's one that costs 150 artifact fragments.
Okay.
And it's just not wanting to pop up. I'm getting the other artifacts that cost 150, so it's making the grind even worse. But the one that I need isn't popping up, and the 3 times I've solved it over the past week, it's not been pristine. So it's
That sucks.
Yep.
Oh, it's so freaking hot. Do you know what, guys? I'm really sorry if it's going to be too loud, but I can't be in here without the door open again. I'm going to have to open the door if that's okay. It shouldn't be too loud, but it's either that or I pass out.
Oh no, it's fine. Open the door. It's okay.
Is it pass out or get murdered by murderfish?
Pass out. Murderfish is just looking at me because his tank's turned off. Anyway, 1 second.
Oh no, man, I don't trust that fish. He murdered his comrades. Never realized how much I truly hate drawing wings.
Okay. Well, the thing about RNG, Spanky, is that you can run that every week.
So you're gonna say you can run, but you can't hide.
I only have until next week, so I can do as much archaeology as I can stand until the quest changes, and then because I know it's the mountain next week, that means it's going to be high mountain archaeology. Then I won't be able to do it at all until that archaeology comes back around. So it's a little bit more RNG there, but percentage-wise, Emerald's Head is rarer. But you have to get pristine of every artifact, which is quite rare. And stacking all that RNG on top of each other, I'm sure it works out to be worse. Slash, even tinier chance. Oh, I'm so glad the announcement that they made this year for Love Is in the Air, which we'll talk about
I was just going to say,
in the
we're
show.
going to talk about that.
We will talk about in the show. They made some really big announcements.
I just
What's up?
I just realized that I don't have the show notes, and I should probably say something about that.
Oh, of course. There you go.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
which email address, if you put it in TeamSpeak, will you be using? Because I don't think you want to say it to the internet.
I don't mind.
Or do you?
That's so they can send emails to get artwork commissioned.
Actually, no. It's a completely different email.
Is it m. last name?
Nope. Hey, shush. No. I think that's the one. Maybe. I think it is.
Okay, you should be able to use it now.
Okay. Yep. Thank you.
Okay. We're in the show notes and.
Yep.
Alright, we're ready to go live.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I get a countdown, please, Cinder?
And 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to episode 51 of Reins of Azeroth. I'm your host, Baz Weston. Tonight, my co-host Cinder is here.
Hi.
And because it is our 1-year anniversary now, even though we had our big episode 50 last week, we have a guest this week.
Very special guest.
Our wonderful and talented artist, Sirius.
Hi, Sirius!
It's me!
Yes.
You're not in the teapot.
No, I'm not in the teapot.
I'm very excited that you're not in the teapot.
Yes.
I freed myself again this week.
Whee! Aw, look at this all. So lovely.
And obviously the chat room's giving us plenty of happy anniversary, happy birthday.
Thanks, everybody.
Well wishes. We will get to those at the end. We did get some on Twitter and the such. But up first, this week, I haven't been getting much. I'm hunting pristine archaeology, and I just need one more demonic solve to pristine, and then I just have 3 from high mountain archaeology, and then I'm done.
Nice. That's cool.
And if everything is correct, next fortnight, when the quest rolls over, should be the Mount in high mountain archaeology.
I hope so. I'm really hanging out for that.
Yes. And I'm still waiting to be able to take down Gul'dan to get my
Mist Saber.
other mount.
Yeah,
Yes.
and the Mr. Green Saber, yeah. Fair enough.
So what about you, Cinder?
Well, biggest one is that we killed heroic Gul'dan on Sunday night, so we got our ahead of the curve achievement, which was very exciting. Nobody got the mount, which, is good and bad. Bad because nobody got it, but good because, I didn't watch somebody else get it, because, that would have been really sad. I would have been really disappointed. So I did that one. I got the Murlocs, Harpies, and Wolvar. Oh my! The humanoid family familiar part of the achievement. And then on the weekend I did some mythic dungeons for the first time ever. So I got the Keystone Challenger achievement for doing a +5 or higher, and then I got Keystone Conqueror for doing a level 10 or higher, which was nice. And somehow on our mythic +5 of Eye of Azara, I managed to get ready for rating 5.
Oh, nice.
I've done that on Mythic Normal plenty of times and I've never succeeded, but hey, put me in a Mythic Plus and I'll apparently be able to do it. So,
well, is that one of the ones where it's
just don't stand in anything.
Multiple boxes that you can tick each time you do it?
No, that's one that you have to just not get hit
together.
by anything. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
so I was
actually,
happy about that.
In regards to the archaeology stuff, obviously, if people are keeping up with it, they should have gotten the achievement, the Dwarven Dream, for helping Bran find his Titan relic.
Nice.
Which, after he found it and put it together, he realized that there's a big hole in the middle. So he is technically still missing a piece, even though the achievement says, help Bran find all the pieces.
Aww.
So, yeah.
There you go.
It felt kind of anticlimactic when I got the achievement, because I was expecting like a big story thing to happen around it, but I guess maybe hopefully not next fortnight, but the fortnight after that, we'll get some kind of payoff. This helping Bran storyline.
I haven't been keeping up with mine, so I'm not getting that anytime soon.
Fair enough. Oh, I also did LFR.
How'd you
first? Queued up, waited 25 minutes, killed the third boss.
Okay.
Queued up again, waited 15 minutes, killed the first two.
Nice.
No, I killed all three again. I stayed through.
Okay. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Did you eat cake?
Yeah, no, some of it. Some of it. You can tell the ones you're not supposed to eat.
No, you got to eat all of them.
I know. I avoided it. Everybody else was running around. I don't remember. I think it was a demon hunter who was just like throwing himself around the room, just getting all of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that can't be a viable strategy in normal.
It's not. In from heroic and above, you can only have one buff. You can't eat anymore until it's dropped off. So it's not viable. Totally okay for normal and LFR though.
Fair enough. And Sirius, what about you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I still had other things.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Finished.
So I got I don't know what inspired me to do it, but I decided to go back to Draenor and found out that I can solo Rukmar now. So that's going to be on my weekly to-do list, which was good.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so, I did him, and then I'm like, well, I should go back and try for Galleon and Shah of Anger that's out in the world, because he's so cranky. Mr. Cranky Pants Shah killed Galleon, but nothing from him, obviously. And then as I was flying towards Shah, there was a Warbringer hanging around, so I killed him, and I got the toy, the Salian War Banner from one of the War Scouts, so that was really good. I like
that toy.
Yeah, it was just nice. It was a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting it. So
originally, I think that was one that was originally an item, because that's the one that throws out the lizard man that runs in front of you.
Yeah.
And like pulls threat. Yeah, I think originally it was just an item, because I remember I had it in my bags for a long while.
Yeah, so that was really good to get. So that's going to be, I think, on my weekly rotation of things, is to just kind of go kill some more of those world bosses, because they are. Like at the level that I'm at now, they're doable, and I want the mounts. So it's just a case, they have like longer spawn times now though, so I still haven't seen Shah. I've been to check out there a couple of times and no luck. But
you haven't used the group finder tool?
No.
Custom group finder?
It's just one of those things that I'm like, I just kind of want to do this on my own. I like having stuff that I can do in game that I don't have to really rely on anybody else for. So I'm just like, if he's there, he's there, great. If he's not, then he's not. It doesn't bother me. I'll go do something else. So
fair enough.
Anyway, that was me. Sirius.
Hi. So I've actually done nothing new. It's really shameful to admit to. I mean,
That's
I became the first champion of Alola a little while ago.
Okay.
A lot of Pokemon on my plate. A lot of Pokemon.
That's understandable, though.
But yeah, other than that, I haven't gotten much time to play, unfortunately.
That's fair enough.
Very busy.
A little bit here and there.
So, news-wise, there's surprisingly a fair bit of news in regards to WoW. The Warcraft Devs account has let us know that engineering mats are going to be made reagents in 7.2, so they actually go into the reagents tab. I didn't know. I've never used the reagents tab.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Oh, it's amazing. You just push a button and everything disappears from your bags. I love it.
Well, I have a bag. Well, as a leather worker, I only need to keep 3 items on me, and I can and they stack up to 200, so it takes up 3 slots in my bag.
Yeah,
but next to my skinning knife, of course.
But there's all the other bits and pieces that you get when you're killing mobs, like all the different food bits and pieces and the doobie things, and I don't know. I just
sell food.
The reagents was like one of the best things that they brought into the game. I just love being able to hit that button. Half the stuff from my bags just goes in there, and then I can sort it out. Like it's
yeah.
good. I love it.
I very rarely visit my bank though. That's the thing.
No, that's fair enough. I'm there all the time. Yeah, I'm like Spanky. Like my reagents tab is mostly full. Like it's just because I've been farming. I've been going into Encourage because of the Call of the Scarab event. And because I hadn't run that on my shaman before, there was all this transmog to pick up. And so I've been going back now to get the pieces. I only need to get my reputation up, which I think I should be able to get this lockout to get the chest piece. And then I'll have that whole tier set done so I can get one of my armor racks sorted out. But there's so many bits and pieces that drop in there and old school like mats and things like that. So I really love the reagents tab for the organizing that it does for me, so I can put it all in there and it'll stack it all up and it kind of keeps things together so I can see pretty easily, okay, that row I can just clear out, and I don't know, I love it.
Yeah, fair enough. It's pretty good. Yeah, I guess I just never really used it. And obviously the bigger thing is that the Warcraft Devs account tweeted that they're planning on making the Vicious and Prestigious mounts account-wide. They're hoping to have it in by 7.2, but they may have to wait a little longer than that.
This is awesome news. I'm really excited about this. Like, and I know. I think it was Salvation that I saw tweet about this first, and he was like, "Yes!"
Yeah, that means I have to now do some PvP and get all of them across my different characters. So
you did anyway, but yeah, I think there's a lot more motivation now. I think that's a really good motivator to get people doing PvP, because you might not want that mount for your main. Like the unicorn mount, I actually don't want it for my shaman. I do it on my shaman because she's my main, but I'd much rather ride around on that on, say, my pally or something who's good on horses. So
yeah, that's fair. And we have a sort of a mini giveaway. I call it a micro giveaway, I guess, because it's technically only available for people who are on the Airy Peak server, which is obviously a consideration because the person who gave us these mounts, Professor Moriarty, he's on Airy Peak. My main's on Airy Peak. So if you have a character who's high enough to learn mounts on Airy Peak, then we can give these to you.
Just make a Death Knight.
That is true.
Make a Death Knight, and yeah,
now
fine.
We have a Coalfist Gronling, a Flying Machine, which does require engineering. Not sure what level of engineering though. I think it's 300-ish because it's a low level one, I think. And then a Sky Golem as well, which back in the day was a pain in the butt, and it still is now, even with all the mats that you can farm pretty quickly.
And it's still so fantastic for herbing and stuff. It's a really great. Professor Moriarty, that is so incredibly generous of you. Thank you very much for these prizes. This is so nice.
Yes. So throughout the week, I'll tweet out a couple of things for prizes, and we'll organize it during the week. So
watch the Twitters.
Yes, watch our Twitter feed. Actually, we may even give one of these away through our Discord. So keep an eye on that as well. Yeah. So just keep an eye out for that. Exciting. And obviously the last piece of news is if you're listening to this not live, Love is in the Air has begun, which means there is a dungeon to run and a mount to never get.
There's actually a few new things, so I've put it in because today's just like tonight's all about bits and pieces. There's lots of different things going on that we're going to talk about this evening, and so I've put some stuff down there. About Love is in the Air.
Should we pull Love is in the Air up now and talk
we can.
about that now, then?
Whatever order you'd like. I just chucked it in.
Okay. Well, obviously, Love is in the Air runs from the 7th of February to the 21st of February, so it's one of the shorter ones, only lasting about 2 weeks. Obviously, we have covered this on episode 3. We are 100% sure about that, unlike the Lunar Festival, which we didn't think we'd covered. So you can check that out. A lot of that information is still relevant. Obviously, because the event hasn't started, we don't actually know if there's anything new in that regard. But
yeah, there is. Look down.
Okay, has that all been like 100% confirmed through various sources?
So, yeah.
Or
I think
okay.
So.
Because Wowhead normally is on it, but I hadn't looked at Wowhead today, so I just hadn't had the chance. Now, obviously, the meta achievement you're trying to get is the Love Fool, and you need several achievements for that. You need Charming, Shafted, Flirt with Disaster, Lonely, Dangerous Love, The Rocket's Pink Glare, Nation of Adoration, Fistful of Love, Sweet Tooth, Be Mine, My Love is Like a Red, Red Rose, and I Pitied the Fool. And yeah, so either Wowhead or episode 3 will be the best place to get that. And then the new updates, did you want to go through those?
Yeah, so the biggest one that, as Spanky has said rightly, this was said a while ago, but, there were plenty of other Legion things to be excited about, and some people get sad farming the Love Rocket because, it doesn't exist. So the big thing is that you don't have to be maximum level, that is 110, to be able to queue up for the Crown Company dungeon anymore. You will be able to queue for this from level 16. So if you were already scared about how much you'd have to farm that on however many characters you have at max level previously, it's a lot more now because you can do it on anyone. So yes. Good luck. The Big Love Rocket is like one of the rarest ones in the game. It really is. So
not even Markonnen has it.
Yeah, and that dude's got so many. Although Markonnen also doesn't have the Fox mount, and that makes me feel better. So yeah.
Well, did you see the tweet that he made earlier?
Mm-mm.
Was the Wolverine meme where it's Wolverine looking at a portrait? Yeah, and he swapped Wolverine's face with his gnome's character, and then put the Love Rocket in the picture frame. It was pretty good.
That's
awesome. Definitely fun.
That's awesome. So yeah, so you can go queue for that at a much lower level now, so good luck. In addition to that, the rewards that drop from the dungeon are now appropriate to your level, so kind of like how time walking loot works. So the Winking Eye of Love, I'm pretty sure they're next, is eye level 830 at level 110, and it'll scale down if you are getting that at a lower level. So it can be a good way to get necks and bits and pieces moving forward, which is like for your lower level characters, that can be really good. Then some new things that are in. There is now a daily called Crushing the Crown, which is just outside Shadowfang Keep. Wowhead says, in the center of this area is a piece of white paper which starts the Follow the Recipe daily quest, which rewards 3 Crown Co Cure Everything tonics, which basically turns you into a zombie. And also in there is a love potion number 8 to control a Crown Company employee for a minute, which is cool. The stuff that we care about, though, other than the mount, but, that's one of those things that if that happens, oh my goodness. What we really, really care about are new toys. And
yes.
New in 2017 is the Love Boat. And it's just this, I'm sorry, I'm so excited about this. I remember this coming up on the PTR a while ago and seeing it and just losing it because it looks so cool. It will cost you 270 love tokens, so it's a bit of work to do, but well worth it. And then there is also another toy. This one hasn't been confirmed yet, so it wasn't for sale on the PTR, but it is on the live toy box, so it's more than likely going to be there. That's the Sturdy Love Fool, which which is like a portable loveful dummy that you can whack, or give pity to. And as another update, Love is in the Air, wreaths and bouquets and stuff have all had high resolution updates. So most importantly is run the dungeon at lower, like whatever level, and the Love Boat toy and the Sturdy Loveful toy. They're the newest things, and a couple of dailies, but everyone cares about the toys and the mounts.
Pretty much. And the achievements. Now,
well, yes, the achievements, yes. But it's very exciting. So good luck, everybody, in your quest for the pink love rocket.
Now, Sirius, do you play Heroes of the Storm?
Maybe, I'm just not very good at it.
Well,
me either.
There is a brand new promotion that Blizzard is running, where if you complete 15 Heroes of the Storm games with a friend as a World of Warcraft hero, you will unlock a brand new mount. This thing looks so damn cool.
I know, right?
Now,
technically 2 mounts, because you get one in Heroes as well.
But you do get one in Heroes. Now, the competition, the promotion, I should say, starts on the 14th of February and runs till the 14th of March. So it's a full month, and it's not till next week. The other thing is, you need to complete 15 games with a friend in the party, and you also have to be playing a Warcraft hero. Now, that's not to say that that's not difficult, because there are a ton of Warcraft heroes. There are many. The latest one being Valera, who was just introduced. Previously to that was Zul'jin. And before that, Ragnaros was introduced. And he's very fun if he pops up on the free-to-play rotation. Because obviously there are free-to-play games, free-to-play heroes, I should say, every week. And there will definitely be a few Warcraft heroes in that mix. And just get in there with some friends and play some games. And in regards to that, I would like to stream a few games with some people in the community, and Sirius, you are welcome to join. As Cinder, if you are not busy with trying to kill Gul'dan, you can join as well.
If it's on a Thursday night, I'll be killing Gul'dan, but I'll be cheering you all on in spirit. Well, killing anyone, really.
Okay.
Not people, though, because that's bad.
So if Gul'dan is on our enemy team, can I say I killed Gul'dan first?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Good. Obviously, anyone can play as Gul'dan as well. He is a Warcraft hero. Now, Heroes of the Storm. Now, here's the thing. You're probably thinking, Heroes of the Storm, if you've never played it, well, geez, that's probably like League of Legends or Dota. I have to play against other people, and I'm not really wanting to do that. There is an versus AI option in the game, and that is perfectly fine. That still counts as long as you have a friend with you and you're playing a Warcraft character. Now, the other thing is, if you're in a party, not everyone has to be a Warcraft hero. Just the people who want that to count towards that quest, the quest will pop up in the game, so you'll be able to keep track. It won't just be, I think I've played 10 games, I'm not sure, kind of thing. So yes. Now, obviously, it is free to play as well, and actually, a quick tip as well. If you are playing a hero that you like, play them up to level 5, and once they hit level 5, they get 500 gold. And if you play all the free-to-play characters up to level 5, and then you want to keep playing, then you can use that big chunk of gold to then buy some of those heroes to have later on, which is, a good thing to do. So, yeah. Now, Cinder, there was a pet as well.
Yeah, so this one, I still haven't gotten around to doing it because I'm not very good at heroes. But the promotions like this will bring me back in because, as you said, that mount is sick. So the pet is called Graves, and he's been around for a little while. And as far as I'm aware, that promotion is still going on. And so to be able to get the Graves pet in WoW, you need to reach level 20 in Heroes of the Storm. So completing 15 matches will not get you to 20, but it will help you. Like it will get you on the way at least. So. This is a good way to work towards that. So I'm hoping that does get me a fair bit closer because I don't think I'm too far off. But yeah.
Now, obviously, with the leveling up in the game, each hero levels up, and then your account also levels up. The max account level is 40, but they're considering changing that in the future, but that's irrelevant. Versing AI gets you a small amount of experience for both your hero that you played and your account. Playing against other players gets you, I believe it's just straight up double.
Okay.
So and if then you are confident enough to play against other players, it will go quicker. And I have found that winning against the AI is actually like 10-ish thousand experience less than losing against other players. So even losing against other players is still more experience than winning against AI, unless obviously you're able to just have a team of 5 and have a good enough composition of characters that you can just win in like 5 minutes. So you'd need Sylvanas and stuff.
Am I correct in my understanding that you also get like a bonus if you are playing with a friend, like if you're grouped up?
Yes, there is an XP bonus that goes up the more people in your group as well.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're doing this hero stuff for the mount, if you do those 15 matches with your friends, not against AI, like if you all decide to be brave together, then it will definitely help you get closer to that level 20.
And in regards to that, because this promotion starts, there will be a lot of people who will team up in a group of 5 that may not play this game much as well. And because of the matchmaking, it will take how much you've played across those 5 people and match you with people and like average it out, and then match you with another group who has the same average. So if you are a group of people that don't really play much or at all, you'll get paired up with people who have about the same amount of knowledge as you.
It's like, remember when they did that Hearthstone promotion where if you got to level 20 in WoW, you got a new hero player for Paladins in Hearthstone. And there were so many people who hadn't played WoW before at all who were running around in those lower level areas because they wanted the Hearthstone thing. It's kind of, it's the same thing. Like you're going to be going into a space where yes, there are loads of people that play it a lot and they'll be better than you, and that's fine, but there's also going to be a lot of people who are going in there for the first time too. So don't be put off too much. It's it's designed to be fun, and if you're going in there with some friends, get on Discord or some chat thing or something and just have a bit of a laugh, just chill out.
It's definitely going to be fun. And they just released a video, I believe it was earlier today, with a what's coming up in Heroes of the Storm. And you'll never guess who is coming to Heroes from Overwatch.
Oh, I know who's coming to Heroes from Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
He's your favorite, isn't he?
No, I don't
One
play
of your
him at all. I'm terrible, but he's a great character, but I'm terrible.
Well,
so I don't play him.
It's Lucio. And from the videos I've seen, his abilities translate pretty damn well. He can even just ride along the terrain, and like he gives himself a speed boost when he does it. It looks really cool. I cannot wait. Obviously, in regards to Heroes of the Storm, the Heroes of the Storm community has been begging for support type characters for so long because it was like 3, 4, 5-ish in a row damage characters, and everyone was just like, please give us more supports. We need more healers.
Yeah.
So, yes. And yeah, that's really about it in that regards.
Sirius, you've played a bit of Heroes though, yeah?
Yeah, it's funny. I'm actually really bad at MOBAs as well. Spaz had to kind of help teach me.
I'm terrible at that. Like I get nervous about these things because I am really bad. My issue, and it's the same as in WoW as well. My biggest issue is always targeting, and doing that. So
there is a solution for that, and it's also based in Warcraft. If both you and a friend are able to access Cho'Gall...
Yeah, when Cho'Gall first came out, Thor and I actually played him together, and it was amazing. It's so much fun. I made him drive.
The best part about Cho'Gall that it takes CHO, so the first 3 letters from one player's name, and GAL from the other person's name, and puts them together. So you pair up with your friends. It just make really funny name combos.
Yeah,
and if one person is Cho and the other is Gal, and then you play it the other way around, the name is different.
Yeah.
So that's another funny thing that you can have a laugh at. And so if you know someone who is good enough to play the game regularly, and you're like, I have no idea what I'm doing, I don't know how to move properly, just be like, I'll play Gal. I believe Gal is the sorcerer. You move, I'll shoot.
Yep.
And they work very well together.
I made him drive.
So,
yeah. It's
Spaz
he's a great character actually.
Sorry, I was just gonna say that Spaz found my worst problem with playing heroes is I don't run away enough, and I play a mage, so you think that I'd run away.
Do you just kind of stand there and face off like the turrets and stuff? Like I'm just like, I can totally kill this before it kills me. Totally. Okay, still dead.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. There is another character I'd recommend, but he's not from here. He's not from Warcraft, so it's kind of irrelevant.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Abathar. His main thing is he's from StarCraft. His main thing is you use his first ability and you click on someone and you put a hat on them.
Okay.
And then your abilities turn into just shoot a thing straight ahead, do a small AoE, or put a shield on the person I'm above. And literally, he only has like 1 health. And he has to hide himself.
Okay.
And so you help other people. And a lot of the talents that you can choose are like, the person I am being the hat of has 15% increased attack speed, or my shield now heals them over time. And it's like, you can build him like that. But he's not from Warcraft, so not relevant in the in this promotion. So, but other than that, the WoW token is back in the news.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Here is something. If the WoW token hits over 100,000 gold on the US servers, I know how I'm gonna get one of the Alliance choppers. Thanks to Mugaiva
well, it's
for pointing that out on Twitter.
Now.
That's a great point.
Oh my god, I should just buy one.
Yeah, it's at 90 something now.
And
on European, it's 170 something thousand.
Oh my goodness.
Well, hopefully it just keeps going up and up and up, and eventually I can just get 2 million gold and buy that spider mount.
Get your spider, yeah. Now, I'm just finding, I actually went on there and had a look because Spanky had asked, even though it was for Battle Tagged, I'll mention it here obviously as well, what the conversion rates are for Australia, so Australian prices. So at the moment, the cost of buying a WoW token will cost you $25 Australian, and you sell it on the auction house and it'll be whatever it is, over 90,000 now. And then if you purchase it in-game, you'll purchase it for however much it is on the auction house, so over 90,000 at the moment, and that will give you either 30 days of WoW time, or you can put it towards your BattleNet balance, and for Australia, you get $17 Australian for your BattleNet balance from the token. So,
that's a month of game time.
Yeah.
So it does work out. It's not 1-to-1, so there's not some kind of shenanigans that people can pull. No. It was never going, I don't believe when they introduced it, it was never going to be $25 in, $25 out kind of thing, because that would make it too easy for people to pass money and gold around in game. So if it's enough for a WoW sub, it's good enough.
But it's more than just that. This is why it's amazing, because there are so many things that you can purchase with your BattleNet balance money.
Yes. So, Sirius, did you want to give us the list, the rundown?
I can. So did you just want the stuff that you can buy with your BattleNet balance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so with your BattleNet balance, you can actually buy WoW mounts, pets, Overwatch loot boxes. I'm not sure what else, but those three I'm sure of. But there are some restrictions with that, and those are the fact that the BattleNet balance isn't refundable, and you can't use it in the Blizzard Gear Store, which is really crap.
I know. How much do you want the leggings? The leggings. I'm sorry.
Oh, I love
really
those leggings. Dang it.
Yep.
Sorry,
please
you
continue.
can't. It's fine. You can't use them for in-game products for Hearthstone on mobile devices, and you can't combine BattleNet balance with real money to make up the difference for what you want to buy.
That's kind of annoying.
However,
I understand it though.
There is a kind of cool thing where you can still use your BattleNet balance to buy gifts for other people, so there's that.
Yeah.
My favorite part is that you can use it for character services and realm changes and server changes and faction changes and things like that. That's the big one for me because I still have one horde character that I would like to bring across. She's my hunter. I want to make her my gnome hunter. And I've been umming and ahhing and nearly did it the other week, but I'm kind of like, you know what? I might just pay for it.
If you have the gold for it, why not?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I need to look at how much it is. It might be, I don't know how many tokens it would end up being actually. But yeah, I mean, it's the beauty
probably
of it
2.
is, like it's either 2
think.
or 3. Yeah. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, it's really great. So if you have lots of gold in game, you can get all the things. It's very exciting.
Yeah. So all those people who milked their garrisons dry.
Yes.
Now, there is a new mount in the wild, which looks pretty damn cool. It is the Steelbound Devourer from Blacksmithing.
I'm pretty sure blacksmithers have been sitting here waiting, going, when can I get this? When can I get this?
They are chomping at the bit for one.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Now, the plans drop from Tichondrius in the Nighthold. Can we confirm if they drop in LFR?
Well, it's not available on LFR yet, so we don't know.
Of course, it's not out on LFR yet, so we can't confirm that. So there is a chance. Wowhead currently puts the drop rate at about 6%. I'm assuming for personal loot, because I doubt it's going to drop for anyone who's not a blacksmith because it's also bind when pickup.
Correct.
So if you have group loot on and a blacksmith in your group, there is a chance it will drop. So yeah, we'll who knows? We'll have to wait for all the numbers to pan out over time to see what the best way to actually hunt this mount is. The blacksmith will learn the recipe, and that's really about it.
You don't have to have max level blacksmithing for the recipe to drop, which is great if you're not quite there yet and you're relying on the Darkmoon Fair to get your, which is on, by the way. Darkmoon Fair's on everybody. Max out your professions. But if you're not quite there yet, you can still get it to drop, so that when you do get to 800, you can learn it and then craft it. And my favorite part being that you don't have to be a blacksmith to use the mount.
Definitely. Hopefully I can find a blacksmith to make one of these for me.
Yeah, it was a reading through the comments on Wowhead. The looting side of it seems to be conflicting information. So you've got some people saying that only one recipe dropped in their run, even though there were multiple blacksmithers. Other people have said, well, all the blacksmithers in my run got it. So it's, you don't rely on it dropping.
Well, that's the thing. What are the chances of the same piece of loot dropping twice?
Oh, no, it happens a lot.
Of course it does. But what I'm saying is, if you're doing master loot, there's a very low chance of the same piece dropping twice. If you're doing personal loot, every blacksmith has the same chance of it dropping, and if all the RNG lines up, they could all get it. So it's kind of
great.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things where you just have to kind of think how that affects the drop chances. So.
Yeah. So to make it, you need 100 Demon Steel bars, 50 Blood of Sargeras, 10 Infernal Brimstone, and 10 Fell Hide. So you need some stuff from, like your Fell Hide's obviously leatherworking, yeah?
Yes.
And the Infernal Brimstone is mining. So there's some pieces that you're probably going to have to buy unless you have, say, blacksmithing and mining or blacksmithing and leatherworking. The Blood of Sargeras, don't forget, are bind on pickup. So whoever's making it needs them. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. So if there is a blacksmith out there on Airy Peak who wants to make 2 of these, I have plenty of fellhide that I can just give you in exchange for the mount. Because goddamn, I have so much of that stuff and use it for next to nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. After making the moose, I can make the toys and stuff, but no one buys them. No one cares about the toys, really.
Aww. I like the toys.
So it's not even worth making them to put them on the auction house at this point.
Yeah, it's hard because
if I can, unless they're bind on pickup, which I don't actually know.
It's the same with like jewel crafting, because there's jewel crafting toys that you can make, but they're quite expensive to make. And it's like you kind of want to be making a reasonable profit on it. Like for me, I have to go, okay, do I use those gems for my own gear when that drops? Or do I put it towards making a toy that may or may not sell for enough of a profit for me to buy a spare gem if I need it and I don't have it on me? Like, does that make sense? Like, it's a bit...
Yeah, it does make sense.
But I like this mount a lot. For anyone who hasn't seen pictures, it's the Core Hound mount that was part of the 10th anniversary celebrations that Blizzard did. Green. But it's green. Yep, it's fell green. And it's so cool.
Now, I heard when the expansion dropped, people were complaining about this.
People will complain about everything.
Well, no. In regards to the fact that people were complaining because they couldn't hit max blacksmithing, and then it was just like, okay, now we can go buy the recipe to make the mount. Okay, where is it? And from what I could see, it took some people some time to realize where it actually dropped from. Not that it was a purchasable or a quest one.
Not looking in the comments because there's multiple entries on Wowhead for each of the items and stuff, and one of them specifically had comments in there from the PTR before everything had launched saying because they did the raid testing for Nighthold really early on in the PTR, and there were comments from that saying, yep, I just got this drop for me from Tichondrius. So they knew that it was coming from that particular boss.
Okay.
But
so maybe people just didn't dig enough to find it.
Yeah. And I mean, I think it probably was more about when is Tichondrius actually going to be available for me to try and farm this, because it's not 100%
that is true.
So I really do hope for people that don't like raiding at all, I really do hope that it is available in LFR so that they can get in there to try and get it at least once a week. So,
and I suppose because it's one that drops from the world and is not a quest one like the moose, this one is sellable. The moose was bind on pickup, so it obviously it has to be a little bit more difficult than just do a quest and get it, sort of thing.
Although the number of people making comments about dropping leatherworking because of that moose quest, just like, what? I'm dropping leatherworking and I'm picking up blacksmithing because at least I can do this.
I did it. I have a moose.
Congratulations.
Well, I did that damn quest.
Well done indeed.
Lowfall was not falling fast enough.
No.
I had to get a shaman to help me.
Okay, fair enough.
Or just a random healer in the guild. I'm like, I need a healer who can bout really big heals on me while I'm moving. And someone's just like, I can do that. What do you need? And so you jump down the 2 parts of the waterfall, jump down the first part, and then I'm like, okay, so I'm going to jump down to here, and that's when you hit me with all the healing, because if I jump the rest of the way, I die.
Yeah.
And so it was jump half, get splashed with water, and then jump the rest.
Yeah.
In both senses, because it was a waterfall and it was a shaman, so.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's really about it. There's not too
just
much
lots
else.
of bits and pieces this week. Like I think lots of exciting stuff though as well. Like for me, the token changes are really exciting for somebody who has server changed and faction changed a fair bit. This is really exciting for me, and I hope that it helps with some people who haven't been able to afford getting off a quiet server. Maybe it'll help them get to a busier one. I think that's
hopefully
really cool.
they made enough money on that quiet server to be able to do so.
Fingers crossed.
But
we got lots of tweets.
Yes, lots of tweets. Our first one is from Professor Moriarty, who did donate those 3 mounts to us. He said, "Woohoo! Prestige 1 puts me at 24,000 achievement points, 827 pets, and 291 mounts, which is awesome."
It is awesome. It's so close.
Yes, very close.
I'm so excited for him.
Yeah, definitely. It's within reaching distance.
It's like watching our little babies grow up. I don't know why. I feel like we've been sharing these adventures with all of our listeners and watching their mount counts grow. And I get so excited for them as they're getting closer to their achievements. So I'm just excited.
And being able to celebrate with someone like Lita, who finally, after 6 years, got her Drake of the South Wind from Alakir.
Yay!
That is awesome. I don't have that one yet, but that's one I'm hunting for. Because I have the one from the dungeon, but the other one.
Congratulations, Lita. It's so exciting.
And we did get one from Cheryl saying, "Congratulations on 1 year and 50 episodes. For the record, I would have gotten up for that." So that is in reference to episode 50. I didn't reach out to Cheryl because I didn't want to have her get up at 6 a.m. again, like when she came on previously. But she said she would have been fine with it anyway, so we may end up having her back on again. Yes.
Yeah.
Sirius, did you want to read a few of these for us as well?
I can indeed. So the next one is from Salvation. And he said, they say, mostly trying to get Order Hall campaigns and PvP, but I should hit the Brawlers Guild and Underbelly for their mounts soon. So afraid of the Underbelly, it's not even funny.
Really?
Yeah. I still need to go in
Absolutely
there and
petrified.
Get the eyes and stuff.
Just get your follower serious. Like, get your little guard. It helps. It really does. Because I don't like PvP either, and having the guard there just makes it better. And you can hit all of those rares and get your sightless eyes, and nobody hits you.
Yes.
Well, it doesn't help when someone drags you down there without you knowing what's going to happen to you. Huh, Spaz?
Yeah, okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey, let's go down here. I gotta show you a Murloc dancing. Okay, sure. What? Oh, I'm dead.
No.
Okay, I in my defense, I genuinely didn't realize that PvP was up, and I saw the dancing Murloc that's round the corner, and I'm like, I have to show you.
He's cool, isn't he?
Because you would never see it otherwise.
PvP was up and Sirius was down.
I forgot about that. Yeah. I'd forgotten the PvP thing, and I forgot to be like, oh, grab a guard while you're at it, because I was just like, yeah, we'll just run in, and then we'll run back out. So that was my bad.
The only thing with the guard is to just keep an eye on that buff, and if it goes away, get ready to go get yourself a replacement. He doesn't last too long. And if you're just running around killing rare after rare, you might forget until all of a sudden it ticks off and then all the nameplates appear. And you feel like you've got this giant spotlight on you that's like, she's just become available for PvP. Get her.
Yeah.
You just gotta laugh. It's good. It's hilarious. No. It's
like in the movies when someone's sneaking and they snap a stick and everyone just turns around and looks at them, and it's like,
that's exactly it. It's like, she was here the whole time? It's great. Anyway, please continue, Sirius.
Sorry. The next one is from Professor Moriarty. They tweeted, Dark Moon Fair for me, hashtag toy count 148. Oh my gosh. Hashtag mount count 292.
I wonder what he got.
Hashtag achievement count 24,070. Happy anniversary. Thanks for being you. Oh
Thanks,
my God.
Professor Moriarty. He's such a good soul.
He did get another one, but he didn't specify.
Moriarty, you need to let us know what got you from 291 to 292. And congratulations, and thank you for being so kind and generous with your prizes for us this at this time. I can't words real good. I'm
For our anniversary.
Yes, thanks. Is all I'm trying to say.
Thank you, but I'm still jealous.
Me too.
So we have a few from Gildina, who says, after a couple of weeks of learning, myself and 4 friends got our first Nightbane run. We didn't get the mount, but will in a month. So pretty good. Getting through and getting Nightbane down.
It's awesome to get to that fight. Like, that's a lot of work. So if you guys have got that down pat and you can do it once a week, I'm looking forward to you getting that, Gildina.
The next one says, hitting the Darkmoon Fair for profession points. 4 maxed out now, and tailoring is at 795 till next month, which means tomorrow, this Darkmoon Fair stuff.
I think that she got to that already. I think she means for the next one. She's already done it.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's excellent. That's
it
great.
Is.
And her final tweet, ready for the Love Rocket disappointment.
Aren't we all?
Yep. Do you want to take the last 2?
Yep, so our last 2 tweets are from Anne in Wonderland at Anne the Gamer. She says, I've been trying to get the Drake from the Stone Core, almost 150 kills and still no drop. Also, happy birthday and thanks for helping us with our mounts and achievements. Thank you, Anne, for listening, and good luck with getting your mount from Stone Core. I haven't got that one yet either. So many I don't have yet.
Keep an eye out for ANX as well, if you don't have him when you're going in and out of the Stone Core. So that's
it.
That's about it. Thank you for being here tonight, Sirius. You are here every night, Sirius. Technically, but thank you for being out of the teapot tonight. So
you should tell people how tell people how they can find you and about your wonderful art, please.
Okay. So each week I actually do the art for you guys. I don't know if you guys saw my post on Twitter, but I decided to call myself an art gremlin, which is quite true because you don't let me out of my teapot.
I love it.
So you can find me in a whole bunch of different places. You can find me on Twitter. I am SuperSirius13. That's SuperSiriusXIII. I even did a little dance if that made it better.
It really did.
And you can find me on a couple of other places. Tumblr you can find me, but that's not as interesting. And you can also contact me through my website, which is superserious.net.
Huzzah!
And all the stuff you do, you post on DeviantArt as well, which is where you can find most of your work.
I do.
Yes. That's where the bulk of it is, because it's just the easiest.
So that's it.
Yes, and next week is mystery.
What are they?
Your show notes.
We've been doing a bit of planning, but what I can confirm, I'm not going to 100% confirm what's next week, but I can confirm what's coming up. We have a guest coming up, not next week, but the week after. Not going to say who. We'll leave it as a surprise.
It's me again.
Yay!
Our permanent third co-host. But after that, we are planning on doing a Brawlers Guild episode. I am going to dig into the Brawlers Guild at some point. And so we'll do an episode after I dig in and get as far as I can through, sheer determination. We are going to do an episode on the Insane title, which is going to be interesting to say the least. We are also going to have a PvP episode, which we may have a guest for. I'm not particularly sure. We may get our prestiging friend Spanky in for that one, maybe. And Cinder, your... what should I call her? Your blog buddy?
Well, she's also my friend. But yes.
Of course, but you have been challenging each other
Co-blogger.
to a blog off. I don't know.
That almost sounds painful.
It does, but I kind of wish that that's what we called it, the great
Well,
blog off.
It's like
awesome.
a dance off, but
It
in written
is.
form. Yes. C, we would definitely be reaching out to her to get her on an episode. Because why not? Because we have many friends that we would like to reach out to.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you are a listener and there is something in WoW that's related to mounts, achievements, pets that we haven't actually covered, that's something maybe niche that you are in love with, like Simri and pets and Simri and archaeology and me and archaeology, send us an email. You can email the show, reinsofAzeroth@gmail.com. Let us know, because this is a show about things that we love. So why should we not reach out to people who listen, come on, and tell us what they love as well? And if you love to actually see us live, you can come to our Twitch stream Tuesday nights, Australian Eastern Daylight Time. I think it's still daylight savings.
Yeah, a little bit longer.
Twitch.tv/Reins of Azeroth. And obviously, all our stuff is on our website at reinsofAzeroth.com. If you're not catching us live, you're probably listening to us on Podbean, iTunes, or Stitcher. We are available on all three. There is an option to put podcasts on Google Play. I have been meaning to look into that, but I'm not sure.
Not for us. Not
for
Australia.
Us? Oh.
Sorry.
That's a pain.
Yep, you're telling me. Really, really annoying.
Well, yeah. And obviously, video from our live show can be found on YouTube. I think we now have enough followers that you can put spaces between Reins of Azeroth, and it still shows us in the search bar. You can search Reins of Azeroth and press enter, and it will show you our page. So we have enough subs for that. Not enough for a custom URL yet, enough that you can put spaces in it like you're looking for it normally and find us, which is a step towards that. If you're listening to us on iTunes or Stitcher, you can give us a 5-star review. That would be excellent, or a review of any kind would be great. I don't want to presume that you are loving us that much that you'll give us 5 stars, but anything would be excellent. And on Stitcher, you can give us a thumbs up. That would be very helpful as well, because the more reviews and thumbs up we get, more iTunes suggests other people who've never heard of us to listen to us, so that would help us grow. And if you have any questions, stories, pictures, our wonderful layers of galleries, we have so many now, definitely shoot us an email. Like I said, reinsofAzeroth@gmail.com. You can tweet at us at Reins of Azeroth on Twitter. I can be found at SpazWesson. Cinder is at Cinder_tweets. Sirius is at SuperSirius13 using Roman numerals. And as I said, one of the giveaways we will do through our Discord channel. So if you're on Twitter, send us a tweet. We'll send you a link. And yeah, that's about it.
Thanks for listening, everybody, and thank you, everybody on Twitch, for stopping by. Happy birthday, Spaz!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! I feel like we need a happy birthday song.
Maybe I'll have one for next week.
I don't think you have the royalties for that.
No, it's actually free domain. So
now! Never used to be.
Well, we'll talk about that on the post show. But other than that, we'll see everybody next week. Bye.
Bye.
I love you.
Okay. Yes, happy birthday. I believe it was last year or 2015. It became public domain.
It's only been recently.
Yeah, I think it was 2015. Happy birthday became public domain. So you can play it with no problem because it's however many years old and the copyright for it disappears.
Oh, all I knew is that you couldn't.
However that works.
But
yeah,
I
don't know. Yeah. I think it's just one of those things that it's everywhere anyway. And I mean, most people just assume you can sing happy birthday, but it's like, well, if you're recording it and you're trying to sell that product, you have to pay the rights for it, but it's public domain now, so that does not matter.
Yeah. Also, I didn't realize until I had finished reading it, but I missed like the first 2 points in the show notes. And
that's okay.
I'm like, I'm dumb.
No.
When we were talking about the token stuff?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
That's
why
we
referred back to it.
Yeah, that's why I said it afterwards.
Cinder referred back to it. It's okay.
I'm a dumbass.
No, not at all. I do it all the time. I really do.
If they are still live, you should definitely check out
Adventures in Azeroth?
Adventures in Azeroth, yes.
Yes, go say g'day, everybody. We'll jump off here so that they can go do that. We should do that.
Yes.
I'm just checking what the thing is, what the URL is. It's hang on. Is
you should have power to post it.
/ADV Azeroth. Yep, hang on.
Yes. And now that they're streaming at the same time as us, I think we need to, in maybe a few weeks, do a double